Perched on a dramatic cliff where the land falls sharply into the sea below, this modern house is a study in architectural daring and composure. Its foundation is rooted in strength, yet the structure projects outward as if defying gravity. Designed to frame the tension between nature's permanence and human intention, this house becomes a place of refuge and wonder. In this narrative, we will walk through a home that embraces the void and finds peace above it. The base of the house is embedded directly into the cliff's natural rock face, using reinforced concrete with a raw, textured finish that echoes the geological layers beneath it. This anchoring provides not only structural integrity but a symbolic connection to the earth it hovers above. Above this strong base, the upper level appears to float, a cantilevered structure wrapped in sleek glass and steel, projecting boldly over the cliff. The visual weightlessness contrasts with the grounded foundation, embodying a balance of risk and control. The path to the house is narrow and quiet, flanked by minimalist stone walls and native shrubs. As visitors walk this quiet trail, the view of the ocean slowly reveals itself, creating a sense of anticipation that culminates at the entry. The main door is a tall pivoting slab of timber with a charred black finish, set into a recessed concrete wall. It marks a threshold between shelter and exposure, between earth and sky, ushering guests into a space that is both powerful and peaceful. The living area stretches out over the cliff edge, enclosed by floor-to-ceiling glass walls that offer uninterrupted panoramic views of the coastline below. A low-profile sectional sofa and textured area rug create a cozy dialogue with the immensity of the view. A natural stone accent wall runs along one side of the living space, grounding the room in material honesty. The opposite wall is pure glass, allowing light to flood in and shifting attention outward to the endless horizon. Structural steel beams, powder-coated in matte black, frame the edges of the glass and extend outward like the lines of a picture frame. These subtle forms enhance the sense of living inside a perfectly composed landscape photograph. Adjacent to the living area, the kitchen is designed with minimalist cabinetry in warm wood tones and a sleek stone island. Pendant lighting hangs gently above the island, illuminating a workspace that feels as elevated as its setting. The dining table is placed near a corner of the house where two glass walls meet, offering a dramatic 270-degree view. A long oak table with sculptural black chairs grounds the space without competing with the natural theater beyond. The open-plan layout creates a seamless transition between kitchen, dining, and living areas, all unified by polished concrete flooring that reflects the ambient light. The spatial flow feels unforced, organic, like water moving over stone. Glass doors open onto a wide terrace with an infinity-edge railing that vanishes against the sea. A set of built-in benches in smooth concrete and timber offer a place to sit and float visually above the waterline far below. master bedroom occupies the most private corner of the house, shielded by timber slats and perched at the furthest edge. A large bed faces the ocean directly, with automated sheer curtains that sway gently in the sea breeze. The interior palette of the bedroom is restrained, linen bedding, pale wood, soft gray walls, but the sensation is one of understated luxury. It is not the materials that dominate, but the feeling of being held above the world. The master bathroom features a freestanding soaking tub positioned beside a full-height window. The mirror above the vanity is partially suspended to preserve the view, offering a daily ritual in front of the sky. Opposite the main suite, a guest wing offers 2 bedrooms, each with its own private view of the cliffs and the winding shore below. The guest rooms are designed with the same elegance, simple lines, warm textures, and breathtaking views. night, the house transforms into a glowing lantern, its warm interior light softly illuminating the cliff's surface. Hidden strip lighting along floorboards and ceilings guides movement without disrupting the tranquility of the space. Lighting design is central to the atmosphere. Natural light is allowed to dominate by day, while recessed LEDs take over at night, embedded into the architecture to create ambient glows rather than harsh brightness. Just off the main terrace, a sunken outdoor fire pit is carved into the cliffside floor, surrounded by a circular concrete bench. This spot becomes a place for gathering and reflection, where the sea provides both background and soundtrack. The landscaping is intentionally sparse and native, low-lying succulents, grasses, and rocky pathways mirror the natural terrain. The idea is not to impose on the landscape, but to gently echo it. Materials were chosen for their ability to weather beautifully: untreated timber, raw concrete, Corten steel. The house is not fixed in time, it evolves with the cliff, the sea, and the sun. A small workspace is nestled into a quiet alcove carved from the concrete foundation. With a built-in desk and a singular window that frames only the horizon, this is a place for focus and solitude. Engineered to withstand high coastal winds, the house uses aerodynamic forms and sturdy glazing. The result is a structure that feels delicate but is deeply resilient, a metaphor for modern life at the edge. Despite the openness, acoustic insulation within the walls and ceilings maintains an extraordinary sense of quiet inside the house. The only sounds are the wind and waves, filtering in through the glass. White gallery-style walls in the hallway host a minimal art collection, but nothing competes with the natural vistas visible through every opening. The art is there to complement the view, not to rival it. Solar panels on the roof, a gray water recycling system, and cross-ventilation strategies allow the house to exist lightly on the land. Its ecological footprint is as minimal as its design. Where the earth drops away is more than a dramatic location, it's a concept, a way of thinking about how we live with nature rather than apart from it. This house embraces that philosophy with grace, daring, and stillness. In every line and surface, it speaks of calm above chaos, shelter above exposure, and beauty found precisely at the edge. This is the essence of Modo Haus, where modern design meets the poetry of the land.